What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 77 of our MLB The Show 22 Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. You're 77 episodes deep into this series as we're wrapping up this season in this episode. You know, the show 23 has been announced. Jazz Chisholm's the cover, Derek Jeter's the deluxe cover. But we're not going to worry about that right now. That's a future me problem. Right now we're at Andrew Painter, 32 starts on the season, 19-6. He's looking for that 20th win of the season. Maybe try to get that ERA sub 3. 240 innings pitched, over 200 strikeouts. First batter up, Khalil Lee sends that one to Julio in center field. That one will be a flyout caught by Rodriguez for out number 1. One down now here in the first inning. As you take a look at the Mets starting 9. I mean, it's a good mix of players right now. Some developed talent. There's a lot of free agency signing in this new Mets team. Jarren Duran, the former Red Sox, kind of squibs that one to shallow right field. Stott, the ranges over to make the catch. 2 outs now here in the inning. Painter under 10 pitches. Now pitch number 13 of the inning to Pete Alonso, and that's a swing and a miss for the first strikeout of the game for Painter, as the Mets go down 1-2-3 in the inning. On the mound now for the Mets, Matthew Allen. Allen here, also known as Matt Allen. He's done for the 2023 season in real life as a UCL surgery that needs to be taking place, but 32 starts, 9.7, 5.49 ERA, 170 strikeouts to 80 walks. Dude's a flamethrower. He also strikes out Juan Soto, first batter of the inning for the Phillies. So one down now here. Alec Boehm comes to the plate, batting over 300. Sends that one to right field. That one's back at the wall, looking up and gone. Allen serves up a fastball down the chute, and Boehm hits his 29th of the season. You like to see that right there. Allen not pleased with that one, especially after striking out Soto on an up and in pitch. No, David Bell, that manager for the Phillies, he's really liking what he's seeing right now. Alec Boehm smiling, high-fiving Bryce Harper. What a great lineup we have, just 1 through 3 right now. Harper, he's coming up. He's batting .277 on the season, as Boehm getting his standing ovation. His high fives from the team. Now Harper, with a 1-2 count, he's going to swing and a miss at the ball in the dirt. That's the second punch out of the inning for Allen. There's now 2 outs. So Phillies, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts here in the first inning, as Julio Rodriguez, batting .310 on the season's up to the plate, and Julio puts down on the ground under the glove of the third baseman, and that's going to be a 2-out single. Now up comes Riley Green, swings at the high fastball. It's one of those tough pitches right there. You don't know how the umpire's going to call it. That's just an infield pop-up. Francisco Lindor in the 4-hole. He will strike out on the check swing. Home plate umpire says he went around. It was a strike nonetheless. Now Joey Gallo up, batting .251. That's very good for Gallo, honestly, at least average-wise. But back-to-back punch-outs for the Mets. And up comes Francisco Alvarez, former top prospect in baseball. Squibs that one to Stott, who goes to first in time. And that's going to end the second inning. 1-2-3 go the Mets. Up comes J.T. Realmuto, batting .278 on the season. He grounds that one right to the second baseman for the Mets. And that's a quick out, number 1. One down now here for Philadelphia in this second inning, as Bryson Stott comes to the plate, batting .291. Swing and miss on that big 12-6 curveball on the outside corner. Third punch out of the game for Allen. Now here's Ellie De La Cruz, who puts down on the ground. Second baseman ranges, and he's going to make the play. 1-2-3 goes Philadelphia, as up comes Ronnie Mauricio to lead off the third. That one's going to float into left field. Riley Green cuts it off before the wall, but Mauricio's got the speed to get into second base with a head-first slide. Man on second now with that lead-off double, as Jake Cronenworth, he's going to squib that one in front of JT, who's going to make the throw on the run. Not in time. Infield single for Jake Cronenworth. Now up comes Newton, who's going to strike out swinging right there. That's the 4th punch out of the game for Painter. Khalil Lee's back up, who strikes out that 97 below the zone. 2 outs now with 2 men on. Can Painter get out of the jam? And he does. Fly out to Soto as soon as he makes the catch, and there you go. Crisis averted here in the third. Now up comes Bergola, Soto, and Bohm. Bergola leads it off with an infield pop-up. Third baseman comes all the way in, and that's going to be a catch by Newton, the third baseman. So 1 down now here for Philadelphia. As up comes Juan Soto. Soto will swing and a miss on that 12-6 that just drops way below the zone. Don't know what he's swinging at, but that's Allen's 4th punch-out. Alec Bohm up now. He's homered once this game. He drives that one to right center field. That one will get off the top of the wall, just missing his 2nd homer of the game. And that's going to be a 2-out double. Man in scoring position now for Philadelphia with 2 outs. Bryce Harper, 2-1 count. Ground ball fielded by Pete Alonso, who's going to step on the bag himself to end the third. Top of the 4th right now, and that's going to be Pete Alonso leading off. Painter ranges, Painter firing, and Bohm catching for out number 1. Now up comes Francisco Lindor in the 4-hole. Don't know why Lindor's in the 4 and not Alonso. I'd feel like Lindor and Alonso should be switched. But that's a ground out to the shortstop. Shortstop on shortstop crime right there. You hate to see that. You definitely hate to see it. Joey Gallo, 0 for 1 of the day, make it 0 for 2 with the punch-out right there. That's going to end the inning as the Mets go down 1-2-3 as Painter limiting his pitches. No hits in the inning. Julio leads off the bottom of the 4th with a 2-2 count, and that one's going to be a hit to left center field. That one's going way back, but pre-warning track power for Julio. Just getting a little too underneath of that one. So 1 out now here for Philly. Up comes Riley Green, who will drive that one deep to right. That one's back, looking up and gone. A no-doubt shot down the right field line. 27 on the season for the left fielder Riley Green. Now, he came from Detroit. He was having himself an okay season, okay career. And then Philly goes, hey, come here and win some rings, buddy. And that's what he's done so far. JT up now after the home run, swings and misses at the high fastball. You hate those pitches because you don't know how they're going to get called. You got to swing at them. Bryson Stott now drives the hanging 12-6 to center. That one's back. Warning track, leaping and catching is the center fielder, robbing Bryson Stott of a home run. Alvarez leads off the 5th. That one's going to get popped up, shallow right center. Stott makes the call, and Stott makes the catch. There he goes, a quick out number 1 here in the 5th inning of this game. Now up comes Ronnie Mauricio, the DH, sends that one to right. Soto ranging over, makes the catch. There you go, 4 out number 2 in the inning. Painter sub 70 pitches here in the 5th inning, and that's what you like to see. 70th pitch of the game will be a swinging miss for the punch-out as Jake Cronenworth goes down swinging to end the inning. On now to the bottom of the 5th inning in Game 162 of the season. Ellie De La Cruz leads it off with a hit to center field. That one will be caught, though, by the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Now, bottom of the 5th, 3-1 count. That's going to be a hit to left center. That one's back, and Duran just covering all the real estate out there as he makes the 2nd out of the inning as well. Duran 2 for 2 on attempts. Now 2 outs in the inning. Here we're going to have Juan Soto grounding that one to Pete Alonso, and that's going to end the 5th. Surprised Jarren Duran didn't steal that one from Big Meat Pete. Now on to the top of the 6th inning right here. Newton leads it off with a hit to left field. Riley Green coming in, making the catch, and that's going to be out number 1. Painter, looking for his 20th win of the season, probably won't go much further than the 6th inning, based off the Phillies already clinching a playoff spot as he strikes out Khalil Lee here for his 8th punch out of the game. And up comes Jarren Duran, 1-2 count. Duran will send that one to center field. Rodriguez makes the catch. So 1-2-3 go the Mets as the Phillies will now be taking on Nick Mears. 85 games, 4-3 in 119 innings pitched, 3.69 ERA, 55 strikeouts to 61 walks. Wild man we have on the mound, Nick Mears, first batter. Alec Bohm sends that two-seam fastball. That's going to go just to about middle of center field right there. Just a big fly out for Alec Bohm. I mean, 8-pitch at bat, not something to scoff at right there by any means of the imagination. Now here we go, Bryce Harper. That one's going to be hit straight up in the sky. Looks like they're playing the shift on Harper. And the second baseman plays that one in medium right field. It's Jake Cronenworth with the catch in right field. Julio Rodriguez up, and Rodriguez sends the hanging 12-6. More of an inside jam, honestly. And that's going to be a fly out to right to end the inning. 1-2-3 goes Philadelphia, as out comes Ethan Lindow, the rookie starting pitcher, the rookie, I guess, relief pitcher making his appearance. Drafted in 2017 out of Locust Grove High School in the 5th round, making his MLB debut. First batter up is Pete Alonso, who swings and misses for Lindow's first professional strikeout. Congratulations, Ethan, on that one. Francisco Lindor is up, and Lindor strikes out swinging. Back-to-back punch-outs for the rookie, number 19, Ethan Lindow. Now Joey Gallo up, and Lindow called strike 3 by the home plate umpire. Lindow off to a great start, striking out the side in his major league debut. Curtis out here for the Mets, in 61 games, a 3.39 ERA with 4 wins, 44 strikeouts to 27 walks. Not everybody's lefties batting too well against him. First batter up, that's going to be a ground ball to Lindor, who makes that one to Alonso in time for out number 1. JT up now, and that's going to be a 1-out walk with the full count. So, man on first base now for Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in the game, and he's going to send that one to right center field for a base hit. That one will roll to the warning track. Duran cuts it off, but Stott, with that 70-plus speed, gets in the second base standing. So, man on third and second now for Ellie De La Cruz. Ground ball to Alonso, based off that being in the infield still. Right from third holds. So 2 on, 2 outs now for Bergola. Bergola sends that one to right field. And that's just going to be a lofting fly out to end the 7th inning. So Philly had 2 in scoring position, but could not capitalize. Curtis with the fist pump of approval. Now Ethan Lindow strikes out Francisco Alvarez. 4 for 4 on punch-outs in his major league debut. Ronnie Mauricio 2-2 count with the punch-out. 5 up, 5 down for the rookie Ethan Lindow. Now Jake Cronenworth, 3-1 count, sends that one to right field. And Lindow has set down 6 for 6 of this Mets lineup in his major league debut. Jose Castillo out for the Mets, 73 games, 4-4, with 7 innings pitched, a 3.31 ERA, 66 strikeouts, 36 walks. Rays batting .262, lefties batting $1.71. Juan Soto leads this one off, golfing that low fastball deep left center. That one's back, looking up and gone. Left center field home run, making this a 3-0 game, 57 on the season for Juan Soto. Soto been a huge piece to this Phillies offense since coming over in the offseason a couple years ago from the Washington Nationals. Don't you think they're missing him now? Crazy. Alec Bohm 1-2 count, and Bohm drives that slider deep left field. That one, not as gone though. Not as deep, not as far, not as hard. That's going to be a fly out for out number 1 here in the 8th inning. So 1 down now, 3-2 count to Harper, golfing that low fastball. 95 on the gun, and that's going to be a fly out as well. So 2 outs now here in the 8th inning for Philadelphia. With 2 outs in the inning, out comes Julio, who is going to strike out on a way too far inside slider. Now Lindow looking for the 3-inning save, strikes out Newton right there. That's going to be his 6th strikeout of the game. Khalil Lee 1-2 count, that's 7 strikeouts for Ethan Lindow. Absolutely punishing this Mets lineup. Now up comes the next batter, Duran, who strikes out, and the Mets go down 1-2-3. And Lindow sets down the Mets 9 for 9. No hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 flyout in his major league debut. That's a top snap card if I've ever seen one. But the Mets held the 2 hits in this 3-0 shutout. Painter picks up his 20th win of the season. Lindow, his first save in his major league debut. Matt Allen, with the loss, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. You hate to see that one right there. Allen had a good game. Just Andrew Painter had a better one. Take out the Phillies lineup throughout the season. MVP Juan Soto, 396, 57 home runs. Bohm a good season. Harper a good season. Julio did great. JT, he's starting to fall off with age. And look at that. You have about 50 home runs between De La Cruz and Bergolla. That's a potent offense. Chris Bryant, Brett Phillips, Logan O'Hoppe, Trevor Story, Rhys Hoskins. They did fine off the bench. Nola, 21-7, 20-6 for Painter. Some good win-loss ratios. 16-2 for Sasaki, 17-7 for Mick Abel, and then 20-5 for Hans Kraus. 320 game winners. 5 wins, 8 losses for Wheeler out of the pen. You hate to see that. McCary had 6 wins. Bumgarner with 2 wins. Alvarado struggled. Appel, 5.06 ERA. You hate to see that. Crochet did fine. And Hader had a 3.28 ERA and 57 innings pitched. How many saves did our closer have? He had 47 saves, 386 in his career. But text on YouTube, though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and have yourselves a great day. Catch